It's the host most coast coast the GOAT Coach T Flow. This is the Bro versus Bro podcast, and I'm the big brother T Flow, and he's the little brother Pooster. Pooster, what's up?
What's going on, big bro?
Man, I can't call it, man. You was working hard today, won't you, bro?
Ooh, getting it in, man. Working hard.
Getting it in like
Big T.
planned.
Yes,
Shit.
sir.
But trust me, I was like, damn, because I really want to get your opinion. I know we're a little late on the Braun thing, but still. I want to get your opinion on LeBron James. Most definitely want to
Okay.
get your opinion on the Dallas Cowboys because some people think that they hype. And Patrick Mahomes and Draymond Green. So man, we're just gonna run through them real quick, man. Starting with your boy LeBron. So y'all know LeBron James and the LA Lakers. They they won the interney. Is it a championship? What's the name of the shit? Like
It was a championship, the tournament, in
they
season tournament championship.
in turning whatever the hell the name is championship.
Yeah.
And the question is, what does this do
In
for
season
LeBron's
tournament.
legacy, or does it do anything for
And
his legacy at all? So you got the floor, bro.
well, first of all, his legacy is cemented, certified immortal. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't really do anything for his legacy because his legacy is already cemented. Everything this point out is just icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is, just icing on the cake. It is a big deal because he's the first. The Lakers, they are the first to win it. You know, this in-season tournament thing may go on for the next 50 years. There always, be, you know what I'm saying? Can only be one,
Or it may
and
be
he was
this
the
last
first.
year.
Man, I don't know. I think people. I think Raiders was up. You know what I'm saying? So I think people liked it. You know what I'm saying? Gave the players, that 500 grand. They gave them something to play for. And I think I don't say it's here to stay, but it definitely will be here for a minute. Same way is the playing tournament. It been what I think this is the third or fourth year going on that because people like it. So like I say, icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? It gave him his fifth championship. You know what I'm saying? He got an MVP, now he
Oh
got
my
five. Well, we on that ass.
god. Well, some people say LeBron James be the only one trying to win shit like that. Like nobody else would be
Yeah,
taking it
yeah, yeah, yeah,
seriously
yeah, yeah.
because after how basketball is really after the new year, that's when they go into another game and really after the All-Star game. But they're like LeBron James, the only like superstar who was really trying to win it. So how do you feel about that?
Man, I feel that's bullshit. I see other players trying to win it. They just lost. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to say that in hindsight when you lose. But I can say this though, and it goes to the type of leader he is. I believe a lot of the higher paid guys, you know what I'm saying, 500 grand ain't much of them. But see, LeBron, he a billionaire. It's not much. It ain't nothing to him too. But it wasn't about him. It was about the last man on bench. You know what I'm saying? That's a good teammate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got it, but I want to. It's people on the squad making 2-3 million per year. So if they get 500 grand, that's damn near their whole salary for one tournament for a couple of games. So he made sure that they get that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, give him props to that. But like you say, other guys, they ain't give a damn about their teammates. I'm getting mine. Shit,
Hey, that's a
damn
damn
you.
good. Hey, bro, I stand on business. I stand on that. That was some real
Right.
shit. Yeah, that was some real shit. So, bro,
Okay.
LeBron, basically, you said he looked out for his dog.
He looked out for his dog. He looked out for the 10 through 15th player on the team that they probably don't even touch the. They don't even touch the court. You don't even see these guys until it's garbage time.
Oh, so
He looked
everybody
out for
got
them.
500 grand?
Everybody. Yeah.
Woo. Think about
Everybody got
13,
500.
14 people on the roster.
Yeah, 13 and 15. Yeah. Yeah.
God. So,
Everybody
like you
got it.
say, if you make a league minimum, you got a payday.
You got a payday.
Oh man,
Dude.
okay. Well, shout out to LeBron, man. I'm gonna let you slide on that one right there, man. First, I was looking at it on how everybody else was talking about, but since you put it like that, and he was looking for the less fortunate players on his team. I think that's a stand-up move by the King. Next, man, we got to talk about Patrick Mahomes, man. You know, Patrick Mahomes, he's like he's a cool cut guy. You know, he's on the commercials. You see him on the commercial with a little black dude all the time, and it's like he just blew his top over the past. I don't know if it was this weekend. I think it was last weekend, right?
Yeah, last game. Yep.
Yeah, last game. It's like he just blew his top over a call, over offsides call that was. I mean, we argued about today at the gym, and a lot of people were saying, "Hey, he was offsides." Like, bottom line, start there. But they also said that's something that the referee rarely calls on the offense. So, how do you feel about Patrick Mahomes? You know, just really just loses temper over a call when most people say at the end of the day he was offsides.
I think the man frustrated, man. His receivers have been dropping passes all season long. I think he's frustrated, but he can't lash out at his players. You know what I mean? Because he know that'll push them away even further. So it had to be unleashed on somebody. So I believe he just chose the refs instead of going lashing out his teammates that he know he's gonna need down the road. He just went on and just took it out on the refs. And I guess maybe he think maybe it'd be a rallying point or something, but I truly feel that's why he just went all in. He really wanted to do it on the teammates, but he can't really.
Can't really snap on your dogs.
Can't stop on your dog, man, especially in front of people and everything. So he frustrated. Somebody had to get it.
But you don't think? I mean, that was a game-winning touchdown. They got called back, right?
Yes. And Darren Orlovsky did a magnificent job of going through the game, play by play, and showing how many times Tony, man, he's been doing this damn near the whole game. So on this particular play, you finally decide to call it. So I understand now, but
so because you had broke up for a little while, so we had a bad feed. Okay. So you saying that he had been doing that the whole game, being outside?
Yeah. Dan Orlovsky, he's an analyst for ESPN. Yeah, he took the time to show how he put together a few clips to show how many times that Tony had did it throughout the game. Like that wasn't his first time. He did it numerous times throughout the game. They never called it until that time.
So does that give more credence to the referee in a way? Like, hey man, I gave you 1,000 chances. You kept doing it. Like, you're the only one doing it. Ain't nobody else outside. I mean, look at that from the referee point of view, because he called it before the touchdown too.
But it's kind of like, man, you've been letting it slide. Why you call it back now? You should at least let me know. So you at least could have came to me. Hey, I don't know what number is. Whatever your number is. Hey, let's just say 84. 84. You line up both sides, man. You need to back up some. They could have gave him a heads up.
He could have did that, or he could have had a mental note in his head, like, you know what? He's a damn professional. He's in the NFL. He's been doing this all his damn life. He's been outside, but if he's like an inch too far, I'm gonna have to call it. He got close that time. I ain't calling it. Goddamn, I'm calling it this time. He's too far. Whistle.
But damn, bro. On that play,
but he didn't know it was gonna be a touchdown because the whistle was called before the touchdown one.
Call the second time. Call this when it was when it didn't even affect the play.
So you basically like, it's the fourth quarter. Ain't no use calling that shit now.
You waited to the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? You need to go back and watch Dan Orlovsky how he broke it down. You waited to the fourth quarter. Deep in the fourth quarter now. This ain't at the beginning. This is deep in the fourth quarter. To finally call it.
Hell yeah, at the end of the game.
At the end of the game. Crunch time.
Now, from that point of view, end of the game, it does seem like a bullshit call. But by law or by rules, he was offsides. Do you think
that's kind of like when receivers and cornerbacks, when the whole game they letting them play, they're real handsy with each other. You know what I'm saying? They're real aggressive with each other. The whole game, you don't call nothing. But in the fourth quarter, in the pivotal moment, now you want to call a pass interference. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on, we've been playing like this the whole game.
I hate when
So
they
now
do
you
that.
want to throw. Yeah, so
I think you got to be consistent. Whatever you're doing, you got to be consistent.
That's the word.
Whatever you're doing,
consistent. Yeah, that's the word. You got to be consistent.
And that's what he wasn't.
He's playing like the ref wasn't consistent. Exactly. And he should have given him a warning. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying he waiting to the end of the game to call it when you ain't called it all game. It's like
all game, yeah.
Being consistent with it, and it makes players confused because it seems like some players you give a pass to, some players you don't, and that just adds all kind of other shit into the game. Favoritism, cheating. If you're better, you're like, hey man, that nigga cheated. Shit. Exactly. I mean, it can go all kind of ways.
But Tony, come on, man, you got to line them on side though, man. Too though. That was a big play, a pivotal moment in the game. All the goddamn I's should have been dotted and the T's should have been crossed. You should have looked at that goddamn ball and backed your ass up, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a big play, man.
That was a big play, and they are they still in one division? Or they top with somebody?
Yeah, nah. In their division, they still at the top. In their division.
But who's not at the top is the Philadelphia Eagles. They were beaten by the Dallas Cowboys at home. The Cowboys have been on a roll. A lot of people saying it's just regular season hype. Like when they make it to the playoffs, they're gonna do what they always do. How do you feel about Dallas? And is there something different about the Cowboys this year?
Something different, man. It feels different. It feels different, man.
They say that every year.
hey, yeah, I know they do, man. I know they do. That boy
every year they say the same thing.
CeeDee Lamb, Pollard. Hey, man, the defense, it feels different
Parsons.
this year. Mike McCarthy, man, the head coach, he took over the play calls from they got rid of offensive coordinator last year. He had a job somewhere else, so he took over the play call. They look different, man. It looks different. For real.
I'm gonna tell you what to me was different, and people might hate or say whatever they're gonna say, but to me is Zeke ain't there. It just seemed like it's a little faster to me because he's not there. It's like he slowed it down to me. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Do it seem like a little faster?
Definitely seem a little faster because Tony Pollard is definitely a more faster back. He's not a power back like Zeke was. So definitely that, and he can catch the ball out the backfield. So at the beginning of the year, he kind of was in a slump. But as the last few games, he kind of been coming on. So I definitely agree with that.
Who was the other running back? Because he been toned too, ain't he?
Yeah. Damn, I forgot his name. I forgot his name, but Pollard, I say he on my fantasy team, so I keep a close eye on him.
And CeeDee Lamb.
Going off.
CeeDee Lamb ain't going to have, and Dak having a pretty good year.
Dak is having a great year. He's as a last vote, he's the favorite to win the MVP.
Who Dak?
He's the favorite. Yeah. Yep.
And it's like the Cowboys have a nationwide fan base. I mean, from coast to coast, people are the Cowboys. And it's just like seemed like it's been so long since they've been to the big dance or even when consecutive playoff games. So
NFC championship game, playoff. Yeah.
Exactly.
The only thing about it now, they've been doing good. The Eagles win was a big win for them. But prior to that, they haven't been beating good teams. Like their schedule has been real
cupcake
friendly. Real friendly. So because I think all year they have only been two teams that's over 500. That's the Eagles and the Seahawks. That's it. Everybody else's record is under 500. So, but you got to play the game that's in front of you.
Exactly, and beating the Eagles, and the Eagles played into the Super Bowl last year, right? Or year before that? Yeah, that was last year, right?
Right.
And
yeah, that was last year.
They beat them at home, and the Eagles had some turnovers, and they had some things
Yeah.
happen that typically don't happen in the game for the Eagles. But still, to come into Philly and beat them, I said that was a statement for the Cowboys this late in the season. Because where we at? We 3/4 through. We got about five or six more games.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you see the Cowboys doing this year?
Yep. Now I think I got to go back and look, but I think they played in Jerry World too, though. They played in Jerry World.
Did they split this year, or they played one time?
Yeah. Nah, they split. That's the second game.
Yeah, okay.
Eagles beat them the first time at their home. The second time they played in Jerry World, they won.
And they beat them at home. Man, last but least, man, before I know y'all gotta let you go, man. It's getting late. We gotta talk about Draymond Green. So, and I've been on TikTok all day. I've seen like 1,000 mixes of Draymond greatest hits, and Draymond is out of control, man. I mean, it's this image that the media and people have portrayed for him, and he tries to really live up to it. Like he has to be that dude when it comes to, just kind of being like a badass, like a Bill Lambert type of guy. You know what I mean? And my thing is, he's 6'9", about 245, 250, something like that. Maybe a little more, maybe 260, a little less. But for a guy that size to hit you like that, man, up in your head area, I mean, some serious damage can occur for those type of blows. Hitting guys in their groin, their balls, and just choking the guy out and flopping on people, tackling niggas. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, and it'll be like, okay, nothing's being done, and then somebody gets hurt seriously, and then we got a problem. So, do you feel that the indefinite suspension by the NWA was fair? For
man, what you just said, NWA?
I said NWA. Oh yeah, I'm on that pimping. I said NWA.
You said NWA.
That's what Draymond is. He's an NWA.
Yeah, hey, that was Draymond. You right.
He's an NWA.
Right,
my bad. NBA. Do you think that indefinite suspension was warranted?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was, man, because how many times, man, Draymond, man, you just came off a 5-game suspension.
Just came off
choking the dude. Just came out. This is his 6th game back off of being suspended 5 games. So they had to do it, man. They had to, man. And I guess I got a question, man. I mean, for all you old school heads, you know what I'm saying?
Here you go.
No, I'm just saying, man. The old school heads, they say they miss this type of basketball.
I know, man.
So, you know what I'm saying? So Draymond's a throwback player, man.
I guess what it is, but it's different. It's different, Pooh, when you're the only bully on the playground. You see what I mean? Back then, it was a culture. A lot of folks was with that shit. Like, everybody had a bully. Yeah. Nobody got bullies no more. It's like Draymond and Draymond.
So Draymond the only one.
Think about the hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so you had
Charles Oakley.
That New York boys. Then you had the Boston boys, Chief and McHale and them. Then you had Detroit.
And the Bad Boys,
Detroit, Bill Lambert. Even people don't know, Dennis Rodman used to play for them.
Oh, Ralph Sampson.
Yeah, so man, them boys. Hey man, it was even if you go out the West Coast, Karl Malone, at Utah. So it was a different type of basketball, but it was a lot of Draymonds. It wasn't just one Draymond. It was a lot of Draymond. And they were with
I'm just saying though, like now that shit don't look so good. And people, it was harder back then. It was rough, but now we see what Draymond doing. It's kind of like, whoa, hold up. We don't want that in the game. know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no, it's wrestling, it's fighting. Man, did you see
Yeah.
now when you hit
Yeah.
somebody, normally you stop because you know you'd made contact. He followed through and spent. That's torque. He booed and kept going, and I was like, damn, like he didn't care.
It was definitely intentional. He tried to say it was accident. Nah, man.
No, man.
That was intentional, man.
He hit that man
meant to hit
hard.
that
He
man.
dropped him. That was a big dude.
Yeah.
Dropped him, and then
Yeah.
I kept on that, man. So, I mean,
I think he, I mean, like you say, he deserved it, man. Because how many times, you got, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you were a serial nut targeter.
Yeah, serial.
LeBron and serial nut. He always target people nuts. He hit LeBron in
You
the
know
nuts.
that Dwight Howard
He hit
shit.
Steven Adams in the nuts. I ain't gonna say Dwight Howard.
Yeah, why you doing that?
Dwight Howard a little different, man. That nigga that a little different, man.
Yeah, he a little different, man.
He a little different, goddamn it.
Now, before I let you go, man, I got to ask you about one more question, man.
Okay.
The portal is going crazy. I mean, it's kids we know that's in the portal. What do you think they need to do to regulate the portal, just to get some kind of system going to where it won't just be so reckless, to where, because see, what people ain't talking about is the kids that getting caught up in limbo. The ones who say, I want to leave the school, oh, I ain't getting no playing time. And they get in the portal and then don't nobody pick them up. And then guess what? No more scholarship money, buddy. I mean, you got to really probably have to downgrade further than where you was at just to even get a look, because nobody picked you up in the portal. So I get it, as for the NCAA having all the power all these years, and our kids feel like, I can leave. If I'm not getting no playing time, I can leave and go somewhere else. But what do you think needs to happen to regulate the portal to make it good for both sides?
Well, bro, I think you said it, bro. I mean, you know me. I'm player first, man. That's just how I am. So I don't think they don't need to regulate it. I think if you that player and this is your career, you need to be very careful. You need to be very careful about entering that transfer portal, and you ain't got no leverage. You ain't got no film. You ain't hot. Know what I'm saying? You ain't Bo Nix. A Bo Nix or somebody or Joe Burrow, they can enter them transfer portals and be hot commodities.
What's your boy Fields in the portal?
Justin Fields. He entered the portal. Exactly. So, accountability.
But that's 5 players. Let's just say that's 5 or 6 players. It's tens of thousands stories that can say we never hear about.
I hate to say
and then look at your boy Burton. Burton was at Georgia. He left and went to Alabama. I know that's a different split.
But he was a starter there. I think he just left trying to go to get a better quarterback just to showcase his talents a little better, because
okay. He left for a different
felt like
reason.
Stetson wasn't that guy.
And that's the thing. It's like everybody leaving for a different reason. It's so many different reasons why people are leaving. One a dude I seen, he said the coach that recruited him left, and the new coach basically
a lot of that
bringing my folks coming. I'm like, I'm bringing my folks.
Exactly. So like you said, I was pros and cons, but that's a good pro that you just mentioned. I got recruited here for this certain coach. He recruited me. People get hired and fired all the time. So he fired or he quits and he leaves and goes somewhere else. I want to be able to go with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he recruited me. Why should I just be stuck to this school? So, bro, I don't think they, as of right now, bro, I don't think they need to do nothing. I say, if anything, if you a player, you just got to be careful, man.
Thank you.
You just got to be careful. You may not be getting that much playing time at this one school, but if that school was a big enough Carson Beck sat behind Carson Wentz, Stetson Bennett for a few years. He could have easily entered transfer portal, but he waited his patience, he waited his turn, and look what he did now. Went the whole 12 games undefeated, lost to Alabama, but still though, that man was the top. I don't understand why he wasn't in the Heisman race. Honorable mention to something. He was putting up numbers.
I think so, he was in it. I saw it. I want to say came like number 7 or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
No, they only invite like the top 3, but you still be in the race. He was in the race.
Okay.
And he got pretty good stock going into the NFL draft. I seen on the mock draft. I want to say he was the first rounder.
Yeah. I want to say he definitely like top 7 quarterbacks.
Yeah. So
he was patient. He could have easily entered the transfer. He was patient. So it's on the kid.
And that's the thing, though. It's like, as a fan or on the outside, a reason we might not think it's cool to leave. The kid's like, absolutely, it's 100% cool to leave for a particular reason. So I think that's what it is. It's kind of like when rap music came and that genre was like, we don't want to hear that stuff, that bebop stuff, and they had to get used to it. And I think that's kind of how the portal is. But I'm pro player, but I'm also pro not get fucked, meaning that if you got a full ride scholarship to a college for your education, let's just say you do make it to the league. What you got, 5 or 6 years tops? Majority of the people, we're just gonna say you're gonna do 7 or 8 years. We're gonna give you extra time.
You're gonna try to get that pension. 7 years.
Exactly. So you're 32 years old. If you live a healthy life to 80, you still got about 50 or 60 more years living your life. Why not leave with a good education? And people are saying shit because we had this conversation earlier. They saying, well, uncle, I had a teacher. One of my teachers had a scholarship from Georgia, and the other one was at a community college. They both teachers, and I was like, bro, understood. They both teachers, and that's no disrespect to the community college teacher. But if you don't think having a University of Georgia degree in something is an extra caveat just because they got U of G, you crazy as hell. Versus Columbus Tech, and I'm not knocking Columbus Tech, just using for example. They gonna get that, and not to mention just the network alone. You know what I mean? The prestige in the network. Right. So I try to.
That's the biggest thing, networking.
They look at it as they want to play football. They ain't studying the education. They want to play football. My thing is, don't get caught in that portal to where you're not happy where you're at, but you leave and go to a worse situation, or you leave and nobody really pick you up. You might get lost in the portal. Because sometimes that grass ain't always green. He was telling me, like, Wayne said some crazy junk like he always say. He was like, man, the best players are on the bench. Like, the starters ain't the best player. I'm like, whatever. That's stupid. But that was stupid when he said that. But
that was crazy.
And then I'm like, okay, if you ain't been playing, and you go to the portal, what's gonna make this coach pick you up? You ain't got no film. Well, man, you got practice film. I said, so they signing you off practice film now? They're gonna be like, okay, this is practice. I'm watching him in practice. He looks good. And I'm gonna put him in a game situation for some practice film. And they stood on that.
I'm gonna tell you, if I'm a player with a player that wants to enter the transfer portal and a place they need to target, they need to see where they're needed. I'm an offensive lineman at Alabama, and I ain't hardly get no playing time, but I know I'm game. You already know it, baby. You gotta go where you need it at.
You gotta go where you need it.
You gotta go where you need it at. You know what I'm saying? Because you already in a situation where your position is saturated. You know what I mean? It's too much competition. So you gotta go to where you're needed.
And sometimes they don't be telling the whole story, man.
And I feel that's why Burton went to Alabama, because Alabama had a lot of receivers went down, and a lot of receivers went to the NFL. So I feel like he felt like, okay, it was needed. So they need to think like him. If before you enter that transfer portal, just go anywhere, go somewhere where you are needed.
But they were saying, like, the coaches can't talk to the kids, but agents can. Like, that shit was weird. Like, exactly. Like, by law, I think whatever that time is, a coach cannot talk to a player unless they entered the portal. They can't talk to them. Like, as long as you you were the University of Georgia, but you haven't entered the transport portal yet. Technically, another coach can't talk to you, but an agent can. That's shit weird because an agent can speak on behalf for a program. So I mean, it's like that's stupid. It should give coaches more leverage.
I'll tell you what, Black is always back channels.
Oh yeah, always.
You already know how it is.
I'm thinking they made it that way just
yeah.
to leave some extra some to cut some fat on the side to leave some extra money out there for the middleman. They made it a middleman. They basically made a middleman situation where a coach can't talk to a player, but an agent can come from the outside and talk to a player.
Exactly.
And that's just where, to me, it
agent
just
or agent with an NIL. It's all about the
yeah. But
NILs now too.
we know anytime there's somebody trying to recruit, the person gonna get fucked over first. To me, is gonna be the player. Before the school,
Definitely.
before the coach, the player gonna get fucked. So that's why I think it should be a little regular. Maybe saying that, look how they do the gun laws. If you ain't, well, I know they probably took some on back, but it used to be like you had to wait three days to get a gun, because if you were mad or something and you wanted to get one on the spot, the 3 days would just, I guess, hold you back till your anger subsided or whatever. But even with the portal, they should have a grace period. Like if you enter the portal and then maybe a week two later you like, no, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe just some kind of regular. Cause I think it's just a fad now, and motherfuckers just jump off in that portal not realizing what they doing. Like nobody pick you up. Now you got to go back home, wherever home is, to the bullshit. If you come back to Columbus, Georgia, you coming back to some bullshit.
Yeah, coming back.
And look how many great players. Look at the Kyries. Look at all the and this is no knock on nobody, but boys who I know just around here, or they're not playing football no more, and they were good. The Lacey boys. I mean, it's not promised to go to the next level or whatever. So you got to be on your shit. We know all them boys were dogs certified, and it's like, everybody got different paths of a life to where they going now, but they ain't playing football. So my thing is, just that the whole portal shit, it needs to be a safeguard for players, so they don't get caught off in limbo.
I feel you. Hey, well, man, man, something though.
What's up?
Wait, hold on. Going back to the Draymond Green thing. And Ja Morant. They say Ja Morant got suspended 26 games. All because he was given a chance. And I guess he said, I'm gonna do right, such and such. And he ended up doing the same thing. He's doing what young people do. He ain't punched nobody. He ain't choked nobody. He ain't stomp on nobody's chest. And he got all them games. So I think Draymond, know what I'm saying? Just using that, I think Draymond, man, indefinitely, I think they're going to lay the hammer down, man. They trying to say, oh, he needs to get help. We hope he get better. I guess anger issue shit. But I think they finna drop the hammer on him. Somebody brought up that point, and I felt like it was a good point.
That's a good point, and I'll add on to that. The difference between Ja Morant and Draymond Green is just a kid, man. Draymond a grown ass nigga. You know better. And I'm not saying goddamn, I'm not trying. I came on hard on Ja. I came down hard on him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he ain't hit nobody. He ain't hit another player. He didn't assault anybody. Old enough to have a gun. Now the shit he did in Denver, he might have broke some bylaws of the NBA. But the shit with his homeboy, his homeboy didn't know he was gonna flash the gun. But I was like, it wasn't like he was just like all in the, you know what I'm saying? It was just like a little, it was quick. It was quick. Matter of fact, somebody it was quick. But Draymond, they got him, but everybody always watching. Draymond, when I watched that punch, I forgot the guy's name.
Jordan Poole.
Not that's the
Nurkic.
Yeah, Nurkic. He hit that guy hard, man. He followed through. He didn't hit him and stop. He followed through, twisted all the way around. And as big as that guy is, he can really hurt somebody. We've seen players in football games.
He did his own teammate like that. Going back to Jordan Poole.
Yes, he did his own teammate like that. Threatened KD. Got KD up out of town. So, I mean, I think the Warriors, he's used goods. he did what he had to do. They got 4 chips, but now he's becoming a liability to the Warriors.
Okay, hold up. Let me get your opinion on something.
Hold on. And he said he lost the championship. He got suspended for some shit.
Yeah.
He said he would never put his team in jeopardy like that again. And here we are. Go ahead.
Stephen A said if there was a LeBron, he said, first of all, if there was a LeBron James team, this shit wouldn't even be going on. Do you think Steph Curry?
If LeBron would have hit that guy?
No. If this was if Draymond played for the Lakers or he played with LeBron, this shit wouldn't be going on. I guess he's trying to call out.
I think LeBron will hold him to a higher standard.
He calling out Steph Curry, basically saying Curry letting this shit happen. He's not being more
of a leader. I agree. Yeah. I agree with Stephen A. Smith on that. Yeah, I agree. Hell yeah. If anybody can stop him, it's Steph.
Exactly.
You have to stop him.
And he said, I guess he kind of like, hey, man, we need to be on Steph as a little more because if that was goddamn AD on LeBron team or something, we'd be calling out LeBron like, goddamn, man, what you doing?
He got a point there. And I ain't the biggest Stephen A. fan, but he damn sure got a point. If it was LeBron and one of those Lakers were acting out like that, the press would be on LeBron. They would be on him. The pundits, the analysts, they would be blaming LeBron James if one of those Lakers were out of pocket like Draymond. Plain and simple.
Exactly.
I mean,
okay.
I believe that. I stand on Stephen A. with that. They would be coming down hard on LeBron about, why you can't control this player. And but that wouldn't happen because I think people, the LeBron, they got so much respect for him. He wouldn't have that. He's a professional. I don't think he would have that on a team that he played for. And I don't think a player would try him like that.
Right. I can't think of no player that's ever been on his team that he's been
super aggressive like Draymond.
Yeah, super aggressive like Draymond. Yeah, I can't recall.
Yeah, he Draymond's in the league of his own.
Yeah,
but there you go, man. We got it in, bro.
We got it in, man.
And we ain't had too many disagreements. I know you still mad that the Bulldogs didn't make it to the CFP though. I know you still mad about that.
I'm angry about that, man. We are one of the best 4 teams in the nation.
Where would y'all be at? Y'all couldn't be in front of Alabama. I mean, we beat y'all. So who's your word? You think you're better than Texas? I mean, Washington?
I think we're better than Alabama, first of all. And we could be in front of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely better than Michigan. We definitely better than Washington. And we definitely better than Texas. But it is what it is, man. We don't want 2 back-to-back, man.
Y'all want 2 back-to-back. Try to let that nigga. It's going down next year, so it'll be all good next year, man.
Hey, y'all better win, though, man. Y'all better win and represent the SEC. If y'all don't, we're going to do a goddamn show, bro. I'm going to be on your Tatum, bro.
I know it, man. I already know it.
Y'all better not lose to Michigan.
Man, look, we got to beat Michigan. That's where it started. Them boys geeked up. They playing with a purpose. But Harbaugh is back, man. Some tell me he going to blow it.
Nah.
Yeah, he gonna blow it. I think they should have when they had the other coach, the other guy, they were fighting behind him. They were turned. They got Harbaugh back. That's like Harborough back. And like he blew it last year when they played TCU. When they played. Yeah, man, he gonna blow it. Man. He gonna overthink it.
TCU put up 50 on them.
Huh?
TCU put up 50 on them.
That's what I'm saying, man. He finna play Nick Saban, boss. He finna play Nick Saban, boss. Nick finna put Nick got some form, ball. I'm telling you now. Harbaugh finna nut up like he always do. Ain't studying no Harbaugh.
All right.
Okay. All right, man. This is the Brother versus Brother podcast, man, right here on CGY Sports. Until the next time, y'all, we are out. Peace.